This is taking the grime off the vehicle a little bit. A bit smoother now, the paint. And do the driver's door as well. Ah, nice. Oh, look at this Lada, isn't it just fantastic? It looks so new and shiny. I kind of hope I don't come across another vehicle because it'd be a shame to give this vehicle up. We've got a full load of fuel and the wheels and tires are in good nick. The paint's in good condition. The vehicle itself is just, yeah, you couldn't ask for anything more really. You know what? Sitting here in this wrecked old bus here. It's really making me want to drive one of these things actually in the game. I'd love to actually drive a bus like this and swap away from this little Lada that we've been driving. So I really want to see if I can find a bus. I'm pretty much prepared to ditch my car if I can find one of those buses. Well, they say be careful what you wish for, because look at this. Look at what we have in front of us. It looks like an actual roadworthy bus. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Long Drive. In the previous video, which was the first look for this game on my channel, we travelled 155 kilometers and we got to day 9. We left our trusty green little Lada right here, if you remember, in this interesting little area. So yes, we've got a barrel of oil in the back, 10 liters of oil, which doesn't really help us too much. We need fuel more than anything. But anyway, I thought I'd give this game another go today and just see how much further we can get. So we've got a few things in the back here. We've got a little bit of water, and we've got, I believe, what is some oil here as well. And we do have, yes, we've got a liter of gasoline here, which is what we need to fill up the car. So let's get on going down the road and see how much further we can get in today's episode. We've got enough oil in the engine. Our radiator is half full with coolant, and we've got a little bit of fuel here. So there's 7.5 liters in our fuel tank right now, which isn't too shabby at all. Just having a look at the radiator there. So yeah, the condition of it is a little bit worse for wear, but it should be fine for the moment. We should probably look for a new radiator soon, a spare radiator somewhere out there in the world. Like I said, oil is pretty much full, so no problems there. We should be good to go anyway for the moment, so we'll just see how far we can get today in today's episode on this long lonesome road. Just noticed there my wheel's a little bit worn out there on the front left. What I might do quickly before we get going is just replace our tire and wheel with a nice shiny one. Okay, so there's our wheel from the back seat. Now the tire itself doesn't look too bad, all things considered. Okay, just trying to put this on the back seat. Actually, I just realized the left rear tire is not looking that great either, so I'm going to replace it with the previously mounted front tire that's on that worn rim, if that makes sense. So get rid of this nasty old tire, put it on the nasty old rim. Still keep that in the car because you just never know with this game when you might need a spare wheel. And we put our better tire on the nice shiny rim there. So if you're new to this game, basically it's all about driving as far as you can on this never-ending or seemingly never-ending road. And your tire condition and things like that, wheel condition, really affects the performance of the car. So trying to keep some flush wheels on the car really helps you get further down the road and drive faster without spinning out and crashing and all that stuff. So anyway, let's get going and let's continue on this lonesome road. So 155 k's on the clock there from last time. Handbrake off, that always helps. It's day 9 from the last video, so let's see how we go today. Alright, so things are going pretty swimmingly at the moment. There's no issues or incidences to report. The vehicle is running very well. I'm keeping it at around 40 odd miles an hour, 45-ish miles an hour, I guess you could say. A little bit later in the day now. And just going to make sure that we're running to schedule here, more or less. It's always good to keep your eyes peeled and just see if there's anything out in the distance here that could be of use to us. Sometimes you'll find things like cargo ships and whatnot, so always good to just to make sure that you're not missing out on anything. Those cargo ships generally hold quite a bit of oil and fuel and whatnot, so you just don't know what you're going to come across sometimes. You could hit the jackpot, so we'll keep a lookout anyway and see how we go. Okay, so it's getting a little bit later in the day right now. Everything's going pretty well so far. Still got a decent amount of fuel in the tank. There's no low fuel light on, which I'm really grateful for. So we'll just keep this thing going for the moment. Just keeping a lookout here. Continuing to scout. And ooh, hang on, what's that? Wow, so it's almost like a premonition that I had earlier. Looks like we've actually got 2 cargo ships there in the distance. I'm seeing 2 cargo ships in the middle of the desert. It looks like we've hit the jackpot fuel wise. So we've got one on the left there and one on the right. So just need to decide which one we're going to go to, I think. Leaning towards the one on the right, seems to be closer to the highway. Okay, well, we'll continue on in this direction. And it's probably going to be a little bit dark by the time we reach those cargo ships. But we should be there before too long. Just turn these lights on. Getting a little bit dark. Sun is well and truly going down now. We're just trying to keep this thing on the road. Okay, so it's well and truly darkness now. I'm just going to pull off the highway for a little bit. And it's probably hard to see this, but in the immediate distance there is a dark shape directly in front of us. That is one of the cargo ships. And we'll do a little bit of exploring in the morning. And you can probably hardly see this, but there's a massive cargo ship in front of us here. And there you go, the rear of the ship coming into view there. The headlights just lighting it up. You can see the propeller there. Interesting. And there should be a little rust hole in the side of the hull. Very difficult to see right now. Just try the high beams. There you go, you can see the ship a bit better. And there you go, so it looks like there's an accessible little hole in the hull there that we'll be able to crawl through in the morning. But for now, time to sleep. Okay, top of the morning, it's day 10 now, and we can see the cargo ship in all of its glory. So we'll just pull up closer to the cargo ship itself, so that will make loading any barrels of resources a lot easier. There's a rabbit hanging around. So yes, these cargo ships have rust holes generally in the side of the hull. And sometimes you can actually be quite unlucky with the way that the ship spawns on the map. The rust hole can actually be underneath the terrain. Whoop, handbrake is on. So yes, in those instances I have been unlucky at least once where I wasn't able to access the hull of the ship, the rust hole, because it was beneath the terrain. So missed out on all these resources that we're seeing here. But that's not the case today. Look at this. We've hit the jackpot, as it were. So let's begin and see what we've got here. So a mix of gas, oil and diesel there. That's an empty barrel right there. Don't want you. Okay, 21% oil only in this one. This one could be a candidate, actually. We'll take this one back with us. So right now what we're looking for is a barrel with the highest concentration of gasoline for our Lada. Now it's worth mentioning the vehicle will actually run on some slight impurities, so if there's a little bit of water or diesel or I guess alcohol even in the barrel or in the fuel, it will still run as such, but there may be some reduced performance from the engine as well. So this adds to the realism of the game. Unfortunately, sometimes you just won't be able to add 100% gasoline or diesel if you've got a diesel engine. So yes, got some more empty barrels here, more empties. Yeah, this might take a little while. This one's got 100% oil, empty. There's 30% oil, 70% gas, so that's another candidate for us. 8% oil, that's good. I think this is definitely a good candidate as well. Just going to speed through this a little bit and see what we end up with. Okay, so we've got 3 barrels here. And they've all got a pretty good mix, majority of gasoline. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill up the vehicle here. So we'll start off with this one. So we've got 100% gas here. So we'll start with this barrel first, I think. And we'll fill up the vehicle. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, I've just sped up the video a little bit there because that took a long time. Quite realistic as well. Alright, so 39 litres, full tank, that's fantastic. And there's still 12.2 litres of gas left in the barrel, which is cool. We'll take that with us. Let's go ahead and just see what else we've got here in the cargo hold of this rusted out cargo ship. We may have we may hit the jackpot still with more barrels. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, okay, here's another barrel. It's only got 14% oil in it, so definitely going to take this one with us, I think, as well. So let's take this one back to the car. Alright, so I'm just going to set this one down here as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the purest barrel into the vehicle. Actually, so let's take this oil out. So this is from the last video, our barrel of oil, which doesn't really help anyone really. I mean, it's good to have oil, but you don't need too much of it. You need more gas than anything. So just need to figure out actually which one we want to take with us. 32 litres, 12 litres of 100%, 37 litres of only 8% oil. Yeah, 38 pretty much litres of 8% oil. I'm thinking this one's going to come with us for sure. So what you're looking for is basically the lowest concentration of impurity. So you want the highest percentage of gas, and you obviously want the most gas as well that you can get. So 37.9 litres of oil, of liquid, and only 8% oil. I think we're onto a winner there. The next lowest impure one would appear to be this one here, which has only 14% oil. So we'll take this one with us as well, and we'll see if we can't squeeze this into the boot of the poor little Lada. Come on. So let's see if we can't drop this in. Hang on a second. There we go. Hang on. Yep, that's it. Looking good. Oh, hang on a second. Wait, just, oh no. Okay, it's pushed out the jerry can onto the ground. Okay, let's just take a moment to sort this out, folks. Just want to make sure that that we put this barrel in properly. Wow, just look at how much the vehicle's sagging down in the back as well. There's quite a lot of weight now in the rear. Alright, I think we're all good. So there's 32 litres of mostly gas, and here in the back seat we've got pretty much 38 litres. So 32 plus 38, that's 70 litres basically. 70 litres of gas. Alright, so that's basically 2 full tanks, pretty much, almost, of this little Lada. What I'm doing here is I'm just going to take this water can out of the back. I just want to top off the radiator before we go anyway, because There's quite a heavy load in the back now of the vehicle. So we did see before, yep, there's a 2.5 liters, so it's about half full, the radiator. So just going to go ahead and top off the radiator now. So there we go. So we've got a radiator full of water. We'll just go ahead and close everything up and we'll get going. Might as well top off the oil, seeing as we've got all this extra oil laying around as well. Just close the coolant cap there. Put some oil in. Okay, full oil, full water, full fuel. Close off the oil tank. Coolant tank is closed. Fuel door is closed. Full tank of gas, ladies and gentlemen. So this cargo ship's really paid off for us. I don't think we need to stop at the other one at this point. We're pretty much loaded to the hilt now. The vehicle is really riding heavy at the moment. You can see the rear of the car sagging. We've been driving for a little while now. It's still day 10, but not for much longer. It's rapidly getting dark now. We are climbing a little bit of a hill at the moment. That's why the speed's a little bit reduced. I'm trying not to drive too fast as well, seeing that it's nighttime. There's a rock, for example. 170 kilometers so far. We were 155 kilometers at the end of the last video. So far we've done an additional 15 Ks. Feels like it should be more than that, but there you go. At least the good thing is that we are loaded to the hilt with fuel. We've got a full fuel tank and we've got basically an additional extra 2 fuel tanks worth of fuel with us in those barrels in the back. Hence why the car's riding so heavily at the moment. But anyway, yeah, that means we won't have to stop. Hopefully we'll just keep on going. Oh, there's a rock. So yes, I'll keep going through the night, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Alright, it's the morning now. We've been driving all night. Welcome to day 11. The radio's blaring away, keeping me awake, more or less. Listening to Steel Pants Radio. Looks like there's a structure up there on the right hand side. What's that? Now, I did say I wasn't going to stop, but sometimes curiosity gets the better of you and you just want to stop and take a bit of a look, you know. Won't be long, I promise. Look at me, I've left the engine running because I've got so much fuel. Ooh, look at this, got a sponge here. Got a little bit of gas, definitely going to be taking this. So just refilling the tank once again, 39 liters full, and we've got a little bit left over in this little can still as well, so chuck that in there. We are actually doing very well at the moment, I must say. We've got heaps and heaps of fuel, so we can just keep driving for days and days and days. Got a little sponge here, just going to see if I can't clean the vehicle up a little bit. See if this makes a difference. Ooh, okay. This is taking the grime off the vehicle a little bit. Bit smoother now, the paint, as you can see. Look at that. And do the driver's door as well. Oh, nice. Look at this Lada, isn't it just fantastic? Looks so new and shiny. So I kind of hope that I don't come across another vehicle and have to give up this vehicle, because it's so nice and shiny now. Plus we've got heaps and heaps of fuel with us, which is good. And the wheels and tires are in good nick. The paint's in good condition. The vehicle itself is just, yeah, you couldn't ask for anything more really in the game. So anyway, we'll continue onwards and upwards. We're climbing up a bit of a hill now, so quite literally upwards. And we'll see how we go today. They're talking about lights in the sky on the radio.
Do you have any information about those lights in the sky?
Okay, that's nice. I think it's time to change the channel. Whoops, just ran over a rock. Okay, that could have ended badly.
And what always bug.
Okay, we'll just turn the radio down a little bit and just continue on. We'll see what the day brings today. Still running quite heavy in the back here, but what can you do? At least there's no spare tire in the boot like there was in the last video, causing all sorts of trouble. It's running quite well actually, considering. I'm picking up some speed now. So yeah, see how we go. Rolling, doing some good speed. Oh, there's a building there. Should I stop? Yes, let's stop. Sometimes, oh man, the load's moving around in the car. As much as we might have heaps of fuel, sometimes it's just good to stop anyway. You just never know what you might find. What's behind door number 1? Ooh, okay. Oh, got a mirror down there. Got some water, got a whole pile of things actually. Got an engine here. We got a hood here as well. We got a bumper bar, we got a front fascia, we got some random bottles, we got an empty barrel here, we got some wheels, some tires, we got a truck wheel. Nice condition truck tire actually. Now this truck wheel can be used on the bus as well, I believe. They're interchangeable. So that's actually in really good condition there. I'd really love to find the bus actually. There's an engine. Oh, ooh, okay, this is useful. So this is a nice shiny radiator that we should be taking with us. It's got some, it's got a mix of oil and alcohol, whatever. You can drain it out like what I'm doing here. And the reason I did that, of course, is because in the game at least, it's best to run just straight water in the radiators for the best cooling, rather than say alcohol or oil and whatever else was in there. Okay, well there's certainly a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's some more water here. Wish I had a siphon pipe, but anyway. There's some oil there. There's some blood. There's always got to be some blood somewhere in the corner. There's a nice rusted out truck rim there and a pretty sad looking tire. Empty barrel, keyboard, TV. Oh wow, so look at this. This is the infamous bus engine that they keep talking about in the game. I think this can actually be mounted in vehicles as well from what I've seen. It looks a bit awkward, but it can be done. And it's apparently the most powerful engine in the game. I'm not sure, but that's just what I hear. Got a little injector pump here, so it's a diesel. Interesting though, it's only got 5, it's like it's a 5-cylinder or something. Anyway, the oil tank there. Yeah, just lots of random bits and bobs really. Too much that, you know, we can really take with us. You know what I really wish though? I wish that I had a trailer right now. As much as you might think you might not need a lot of these parts, if you want to try driving some of those other vehicles that you come across, it's actually handy to have the spare parts for them when you come across them, so that you can mount the spare tires, for example, the wheels or the parts, the engines, etc. But yeah, anyway, the coolant's come down a little bit, 4.8 liters. It was full earlier, so it is using a bit of coolant. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this spare radiator with us, and I can see here that it's basically the same thing. I think it's compatible, obviously, with this vehicle, and you can pretty much interchange radiators across the different vehicles. They do, however, have different cooling efficiency ratings, so putting this on the bus, for example, or a truck may result in slightly less effective cooling. Anyway, this should be fine to have for the future in case I need it. Whew, well, this just shows how long I've been here. It's well and truly sunset. I'm just taking this water can with me because you never know when you might need it in the future. We might come across another vehicle that needs water in the radiator, for example. If I come across another vehicle, I need to put water in the radiator, or even just water in the radiator that I've got in the boot. It's always good to have water anyway. Okay, so end of day 11. Okay, so I basically chose to spend the night here at the place where we stopped. Left the hood open overnight. Oh well, no big deal. Okay, we got heaps of fuel still, so no bother to fill up again. Let's get going. Onwards we go. You can really see the vehicle's weighed down as usual with those barrels in the back. Suspension's really being worked. It's kind of bottoming out, I think, but anyway, we'll continue on, see what day 12 has to bring us. Making some good time here. I can see something in the distance. Ooh, that looks like some sort of trailer. Brakes. This looks interesting. Looks like a trailer obviously, but more so looks like a habitat, which is pretty cool. It's got a tow hitch, but I doubt that I can actually tow this. Whoop. Okay, that looks like a handbrake. So yes, we probably need a bus or a truck to tow this one, I think. Anyway. Got to skip in here with some random bits and pieces. Ooh, a mirror. Now I've seen this before. This is obviously some sort of, well, it's a motorcycle mirror, but you know what's cool? The reflections are pretty on point. And would you look at that? We can see ourselves in the mirror. Hello. Hours of fun. Hours of fun. Just adjusting this mirror. Okay, you know what? I'm going to see if I can attach this mirror to my vehicle, because even though it's not the compatible part, I am missing the driver's side mirror and the rear view mirror in the interior as well. So just bear with me here while I try and mount this. Oh yeah, so you can actually mount it. Oops. No, that's not how we want it. This might take a while, folks. Okay, I think we've got it pretty much on point here. Oops. A little bit out of sight. Okay, I think we've finally got it. That's looking way better. Now notice these buckets around the place. There's a nice new tire and wheel combination. Just got some random bits and pieces around here. Yep, there's a bit of gas there. We'll be taking that. Oh yeah, just more tires and random engine bits and pieces. Looks like ammunition. Yeah, a light as well, a headlight I think. Anyway, just gonna put some more gas into the car and let's get on down the road again. Alright, so not much to report, folks. It's the end of day 12, so we're gonna get some more sleep and welcome day 13. 212 kilometers so far, I think. Yes, 212. Doing really good, I must say. Heaps of fuel still. Okay, whoa, there's a rock. Welcome to day 13, folks. So, just been driving along, doing some pretty good speed. Just dodging these rocks and watching out for obstacles and whatnot. Made quite a bit of progress today, so I'm just keeping it up. Not too much to report so far, so we'll see how we go, and we'll see what lies ahead. I'm just going to try and keep this pace up as much as possible. The car is riding really well at this speed with these tires and wheels, so very thankful for that. Could be doing a lot worse right now. Really just trying to keep the speed up here as much as possible. Hello, what do we have here? A bus. We have a bus. There's no wheels on it though, but we'll take a look. Now this is where it gets a little bit exciting. You know how much I love buses. I've featured buses on my channel before, in OMSI and other simulators. This looks like an Icarus bus, articulated bus. Now I know from research that you can open the front door by using a little switch under there, just like that. Cool. Alright, let's jump in. Interesting. Okay, so this is quite a derelict bus example. There's no gauges or anything like that, which is a bit of a shame. You know what? Sitting here in this wrecked old bus really makes me want to change to a bus and drive a bus in this game. I'd love to actually drive a bus like this and swap away from this Lada that we've been driving. Very nice. Got some light controls there. Yep, so you can see the hatches for the engine area. Wow, so it's obviously missing an engine. It's missing a lot of things actually. There's no, like, even the floor hatches are missing. That covers the engine area. You know, I did have access to an engine just before in that garage, which I didn't take with me. It would have been heavy, that's for sure. But yeah, this bus is too far gone, unfortunately. There's no wheels on it anyway, so... Yes, unfortunately, I think this one needs a little bit too much work done to it. We don't have the parts necessary to get it moving. You can mix and match parts like engine, radiator, and even the wheels potentially, I think. But yeah, just looking under the little hatch here, there's definitely no engine, no radiator, just a gearbox. So it's a bit of a shame, but we'll have to leave this one here, I think. Hopefully we'll find another bus further down the road. But yes, this has really sown the seeds for me, I think. I want to try and find the bus. I want to drive a bus. That's it. Anyway, we'll call it a day for now. End of day 13. Okay, welcome to day 14. Got the bus behind us still. We spent the night here. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that bus, so we'll just have to keep on going. Who knows, maybe we'll come across another bus further on down the highway. One that's in better condition with some more parts and wheels and whatnot. So yes, very much interested right now. If I find the bus in favourable condition that just needs a bit of work, I will definitely switch to that. Anyway, let's continue on, see what day 14 has in store. Okay, just coming up upon a building here, and that looks like a trailer. What are the wheels like? Ooh, okay, the wheels actually look pretty good. Okay, so let's just hop out. Oops, hang on, engine off, handbrake, very good. Okay, so let's take a look at this trailer. Alright, so the wheels, yeah, wheels and tires look fine. That's awesome. I think I'm going to take this trailer with us. For sure, I'm going to transfer the barrels of fuel into the trailer because as much as the car's handling okay, I think it'll handle better with the trailer behind it and all that weight off the back of the vehicle, hopefully. Not too much in here, unfortunately, so let's head back outside. Okay, so just bring this over like so, and then, hang on. There we go, attach, there we go. Awesome, alright, so let's go ahead and chuck all of our excess wares into the trailer, starting with the barrel. Here, put that in like so. Try and put it as close to the front of the trailer as possible. So we've got two barrels here. You can see quite a bit of weight has come off the rear of the car now. We've just transferred it to the trailer instead. Alright. Okay folks, so I'm pretty happy with what we've done here so far, so let's keep on going. Oh, rock. You can see the physics of the vehicle and the trailer combination. They're really done well in the game. You can see the barrels rolling around in the back as well. But yeah, the vehicle is handling a lot better than it used to be. The back is not sagging down as much as it used to be. I've just got this annoying clicking sound in the background. You can hear that. Hang on. Hear that? That tick, tick. Unfortunately, I have no idea what that sound is, but it's It's been driving me a little bit bonkers, so just gonna have to put up with it, unfortunately, for the sake of better vehicle handling. Just put the clutch in here. No, there's no difference. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. Maybe there's some object somewhere in the vehicle or in the trailer that's just not quite right. But anyway, we'll push on because that's all we can do. Okay, it's day 15 now. It was pretty uneventful yesterday, the afternoon and evening. So still got the trailer hooked up behind us. Everything's still going pretty well, so nothing to report, nothing out of the ordinary so far. And we have 254 kilometers traveled so far. So 254 kilometers on the clock, on the odometer. So that's 2 videos worth of driving. So the first look and this second video. 255 now. How about that? So doing well, doing well. Got heaps of fuel in the tank, pretty much a full tank. And got probably 2 fuel tanks worth of fuel on the trailer. So let's see how we go today. Okay, so I've stopped here and I've found myself a nice good condition bus slash truck tire. So in the spirit of being prepared, I'm going to put this in the trailer because we've got some space, and we'll continue on down the road. Just ignore all this stuff going on here. Just barreling along here as usual. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Looks like a truck. Truck with no wheels. I've noticed a little bit of a wobble in the vehicle right now, and you'll probably see it slightly, like it's just kind of wandering on the road a little bit, left to right kind of thing. I'm probably going too fast, but where's the fun in slowing down, right? Probably do need to slow down though. Oh, it's getting worse now, I think. That death wobble is really, really unsettling. Oh man. Keep it on the road, keep it on the road, keep it on the road, keep it on the road. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Okay. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. So, yeah. Got everything kind of strewn all over the place. Just gonna have to reload the trailer with all of our bits and pieces, our barrels and whatnot. I think oh man, there's a rabbit, but I've got peaceful mode on, so yeah, I should really put these barrels around the other way. Yeah, so the rabbits are not really going to attack me as such because I've got peaceful mode on, which some might say is a little bit boring, but I find it, I don't know, a little bit more realistic, I guess. I know it's the apocalypse, so you don't really know what's going to happen, but it is certainly a lot more peaceful without those annoying rabbits trying to kill you all the time. Take our bus tire, which I'm sure will come in handy at some point. And that is pretty much the end of day 15, I think, folks. So yeah, we'll call it a night for now and see how we go tomorrow. Okay, it's the dawn of a new day. Day 16. We made it so far. Can still see that cactus from yesterday in front of us. Got yeah, we hit that cactus pretty bad yesterday, so caused a bit of destruction on the landscape. But back onto the highway and back to it, basically. Done 276, just gone 276 today, well, so far. So we were at 155 Ks, as we know, when we started this episode. So 276, that's 121 kilometers basically that we've done so far in this video, which is great. I'm still on the lookout for a bus, however. I would love to find a bus with an engine and some wheels. I'm not too fussed about the body of the bus because I can always like fix that up in my own time, as long as it's a running bus. The thing is, I need to find diesel for it as well if I do find a bus. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Who knows what we'll find ahead of us. So we'll keep on going, and maybe we'll score ourselves a bus soon, because it'll be good to upgrade from this Lada. It's running a little bit heavy with this trailer and all these barrels. So with a bus, we can just chuck everything in the back and no problem at all. Still just traveling on this open road, folks. Day 16. Everything seems to be going okay still. Just keeping my eyes peeled. Ooh, hang on. What's this? Brakes. Oh! Really got to be careful with the trailer on the back. You can't just hit the brakes. And I should know better. Wow, would you look at that? A bus with wheels. Wow. Okay. Be careful what you wish for, they say, because, well, here you go. Can't believe this. Okay, so it might be a little bit too early to celebrate because I'm not sure if there's an engine in this thing, but still, let's take a look. I guess, oh man, look at the wheels on this. They're actually in, like, they're brand new. Oh, this one is still quite shiny. Let's see if there's an engine. Oh, wow, there's an engine. Yep, there's the glorious bus engine. Yep, and there's a radiator as well. I think, oh, that tire looks terrible. At least we've got a spare tire in the back though. But wow, let's check the fuel tank. Okay, it's got 25 liters of water in the 280 liter tank. So I think we just need a pretty strong mix of diesel to dilute this water. I don't think we can get the water out of it. I don't think there's a way to drain the fuel tank, is there? As far as I know, I don't think there is. So anyway, I'm hoping that's not going to be an obstacle for us, because yeah, this thing's got an engine and everything. And wow, look at this, it's got gauges. Okay, engine's not going to start obviously because it's got water in it, but wow, this is fantastic, man. I'm kicking myself that I didn't bring a barrel of diesel. There's no oil, but that's fine. We can sort oil because we've got some oil in the car, but we don't have any diesel. What's that green? Must be like a Mirage or something. Just noticed some green banding there in the distance. Oh man, I can't believe my luck. Look at that artwork as well. Nice. I really want to take this bus. I want this bus. I would like to take this bus. I want to drive this bus. Oh, those tires are terrible, but hey, we do have a spare tire in the trailer as well. The right hand side wheels are fine, the wheels and tires. It's just the left hand side which are not that great. So yeah, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Can't believe this luck. I just can't believe it. The biggest issue here right now is fuel. I need to find some diesel. So yeah, I need to find diesel. I need to find diesel from somewhere. I'm hoping I can dilute the water in the tank. Such a shame I don't have like a barrel of diesel here. Ah man. Scan the horizon again. I'm pretty sure I saw a ship just now. Hang on. There's a ship. There's a ship out there. Yes. Alright, that's it. Back into the car. We are going to that cargo ship. Yes, we are going to get diesel. I hope this thing doesn't despawn. Do not go anywhere, Mr. Bus. We shall be right back. Okay, so just in case you haven't realized, we are actually driving in the wrong direction right now. We are heading back towards the cargo ship that I've seen in the distance. There's the bus behind us. And the easiest way you can tell we're going the wrong way is look at those telephone poles. They're on the left-hand side now. So when they're on the left-hand side, you are going the wrong way. Anyway, just realized I'll have to subtract the kilometers traveled because we're going the wrong way now. So it was 282 when we got to the bus. So we'll just have to keep that in mind for when we get back. Okay, just thought I'd quickly check in to say it's really important to keep track of the highway. It's over to the right there. I can see some telephone poles, so we'll keep that in mind as we head to the cargo ship. I really hope it's accessible. I really hope we can get into the hull of this thing, because it's going to be a huge disappointment for me having found this second bus with wheels and an engine. If there's no way of getting into this cargo ship, we won't be able to get our diesel. So yeah, anyway, we'll find out very shortly, I guess, won't we? Well, would you look at this, a perfectly accessible hull in the ship. Okay, let's get out there and have a look. I can't wait, I can't wait. Oh man, come on. Autosave, come on, come on. Alright, let's see, yes! 49.2 litres of diesel and 100% diesel. This is fantastic, this is just what we need. Okay, so we're just going to plonk this down into the trailer like so. That's awesome, that's fantastic. Okay, it's dark and we're still here. Basically, I found a whole bunch of oil as well. So I'm going to call it a night for now. And we'll return to the bus in the morning, I guess. Okay, day 17. Well, would you look at that? Okay, our bus is somewhere. Okay, the highway is that way for sure. I just hope that the bus has not despawned, because that would be an utter shame right now. I figured what I'll do before I leave for the bus is just do a bit more exploring. Alright, got more gas here. Man, this we've hit the jackpot pretty much. So yeah, the thing with the bus is that you can carry so much in it. So like I was saying before, yesterday I think it was, it's worth coming back here with the bus later as well. Okay, just checking this last barrel, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've checked this before. Yes, alright, another 24 litres of 100% diesel. So glad I've made it. I ran all the way to the front of the ship, or the back of the ship, to get this barrel. So worth it. Alright, so we need the highest concentration of diesel as possible to try and dilute that water. Okay, so back at the trailer now. So we've got 24 litres there. We've got a little bit of oil. We've got, I think, a little bit of oil here as well. I know, a little bit of gas, that's fine. We've got heaps of oil. More diesel there. Yep, I've got our gas from before. So we've got about 70 litres of diesel pretty much. And we've got 1.5 litres of water, which we will need for the radiator of the bus, because the radiator of the bus is empty. So we'll definitely need that. Yep, we've got some oil there as well. I'm just going to have to reorganize all of this, guys. So we'll take an inventory later once we get back to the bus, I think. So we'll save this for later. I'll take a bit of a break here. I'll just reorganize and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, long story short, I'll update you all a little bit later. I've filled up the back of the car with more diesel, more oil. So there's barrels in the trunk, in the boot, there's barrels on the back seat. The trailer itself is full of barrels as well. This thing is hardly moving, look at this. So let's make our way back and we'll go through all the inventory and all that stuff later. I'm amazed at how much this trailer and this car is carrying right now. It's moving so slowly. I've got my foot on the floor almost, and it's just struggling. But yeah, we'll make our way back, and we should be back at the bus hopefully before too long. It's day 17. It's getting a little bit late, so might be back at the bus a little bit later, I guess. Maybe even the next day. I don't know, but we'll just keep this thing going, and hopefully we can rejoin the highway shortly. There's a rock. This thing is really struggling though to get moving, so Anyway, we'll update you all when we get back to the bus. Okay, it's day 18 now. I'm waiting for the bus to appear. Come on, come on. Oh yes, thank God. There it is, there it is, there it is. Oh wow, I was worried that the bus had despawned there for a second. Alright, that's it. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. And what we'll do is, in the next video, we'll transfer everything over to the bus. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to say goodbye to this little Lada. Anyway, 306 kilometers on the clock right now. But I'm going to go with 282 because that's what it was before we went back to that cargo ship. So 282 Ks traveled. We've done 9 days in this video. Wow, I just can't believe this bus is pretty much complete. There's headlights. The wheels are in not bad condition. The tires could be upgraded a little bit, replaced, but the wheels themselves are fine. So yeah, we've done 9 additional days in this video. 9 days in the first look. We've got a lovely bus radiator here. So what we'll do is we'll just grab everything from the vehicle, and in the next video what I'll do is just transfer everything over to the bus, and we'll try and get this bus working, because yeah, I'm hoping that we can dilute the fuel tank as well. We'll do that first actually. We'll add all the diesel to the tank, and then once we do that, we'll see if we can get the bus running. And then if it runs, then yeah, I'm just going to move everything into the bus. So we've got to fill it up with fluids. There's no oil, there's no coolant at the moment, and fuel needs to be added. I'm just taking these little hatches off from the floor here. And it's pretty cool actually. I just realized you can actually load up, you can actually refill the fuel tank from inside the bus, and the oil and the coolant can all be replenished from inside the bus. So that's pretty cool. Like, I guess if there's like deadly rabbits outside or whatever it is, you can just do all the maintenance from inside as long as you've got barrels of whatever. But yeah, this is all for a future video anyway. In the next video, we'll try and get this bus moving. And like I said, once it's moving, once it's roadworthy, we can just transfer all of our stuff, and we'll hook up the trailer as well to the back of the bus, I figure, because there is a ability to tow a trailer with this bus as well. So we'll hook up this trailer to the bus, and we'll put all of our barrels into the bus as mentioned, and yeah, we'll get this bus moving. Goodbye Lada, I guess. So might even just take all the parts out of the Lada as well. I'll definitely take this, which is the speedometer cluster, the dash cluster, because that's got our kilometers on there, 306, which is our total travel distance, I guess you could say. So yeah, we'll take that with us and see how much further we get with this bus. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Please share this video with your friends as well if you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we try and get this bus moving. Catch you then.